Man we buried yesterday at probably, as I stated in my message, he probably did more for Kern County and for the people of Kern County than any politician I've floated with, any rich person that I've known. Man was blind, but developed facilities that have helped thousands of people since 1984. You know, I've been driving Lincolns for years. I hope to drive one. Told Sally yesterday I filled up with gas and it's right at $5 a gallon. But I put $5 a gallon in my car before. In Europe, it's been more than that for many, many years. It's $10 a gallon over there now in some places. But I had new Lincoln and had just a few thousand miles on it. And the brakes, whenever you'd, especially coming over the grapevine, if you're coming down an incline and touch the brake pedal, it'd vibrate and jump. And so I took it down to Richard when he was alive and had his garage till how many years ago that's been, had his garage down there. And I told him, I said, there's something wrong with my front brakes. And he said, it needs new brake shoes. I said, don't have a few thousand miles on it. Well, found out that hard spots on them. Make a long story short, I paid him $300 and some odd to put new pad on my brake in the front end of that Lincoln. And 4 or 5 weeks later, I reached in the glove compartment and pulled out that brand new brochure that the Lincoln put out to make you think you bought something absolutely exotic. And I opened that thing up and found out that that car was insured from bumper to bumper. It replaced everything that happened to that car from bumper to bumper for the first 50,000 miles and then the powertrain for 100,000 miles. I thought, man, what a fool. I threw $300 and some odd away just because I didn't read the manufacturer's instructions. Now the point being, we are throwing the riches that Jesus Christ has provided us, we're throwing them away because we're neglecting to read the instructions from the manufacturer. God created the heavens and the earth. He has given unto us laws and principles. And he gave us a book to tell us what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. I listened to the debate the other night. What a great thing that went on there. And we're in a heated political race, and they now are coming up to an understanding that's going to determine which way this country is going to go. Now they're talking about socialism, communism, and capitalism. Capitalism in America has been going a long time. The military industrialists and the banks are controlling financial institutions, are controlling this country. And whatever they say, if they want gas, it'll be $10 a gallon in the morning, it'll be $10 a gallon. You and I will wipe tears out of our eyes and pull out our credit card and we'll go ahead and drive because we're used to it and we feel like that we deserve it. It is ours. Now the biggest and the greatest issue of this election is not the economy, but The economy is an important thing. It's not even how one is going to govern and the other is going to govern, because we really don't know how either one of them is going to govern. When I've been there for 4 years, we still don't know how either one of them is going to govern, because our president leaned over to the leader of the Russian party and said, when I get reelected, then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The most important thing about this election is going to be our relationship with Israel. America's relationship with Israel is the most vital concern that we should have. We don't have it, but that should be the most vital concern. We don't have it because Israel is way over there. It takes, 15 hours we were on that airplane going over to Israel. Long way over there. It's not going to affect us. But after you pay the $365 or so to get new brake pads put on your automobile, and you open up the glove compartment, pull out the book that you haven't taken advantage to open, and find out it was there all the time. And what's happening today has already been recorded. God said, I will not do anything except I first show my servants the prophets. I'm talking about these yahoos on television that are raising money. It's not talking about these modern day prophets. It's talking about the prophets that prophesied all the way up to John the Baptist. And then everything that God wanted us to know was spoken unto us by his Son, the Word manifested in the flesh. But that sounds so archaic, I'm not some dumb redneck that's going to believe that stuff. What are we going to believe? We're going to believe all that we're listening to on both sides. I don't care whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Tea Party, or whether you're just a redneck from Arkansas. I'm a Christian. First and foremost, I am a Christian.
Amen.
Oh, I was a grown man before I realized that Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Lyndon Baines Johnson, and Sam Rayburn wasn't the Holy Trinity, because every morning in school we had to put a hand over our heart and pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States with a picture of Franklin Roosevelt in the middle, Rayburn on the right side, and Johnson on the left side. That's what we were taught, that patriotism and politics were going to protect us. We've lost our patriotism, and our politicians are self-servant individuals. Oh, that's mean to say, but we're living in perilous times.
Yes.
We're living in paradoxical times. In other words, two things are taking place simultaneously at the same time. The world is coming to an end. It's not going to be on December the 21st, 2012. That'd be a good time, because that's the day after my birthday, and what a celebration. But you say, I'm not talking about the earth exploding. It's not going to happen. Earth is not going to be burned up. The earth is not going to be blown away with some hurricane or violent earthquake. The earth belongs to God. It is his footstool, and he said that he was going to give it to the meek.
Amen.
And that's talking about his children.